This week I've got buses to catch, trains to switch and a boat to board all the way to Weggis, Switzerland. But first, well, let's see if I make those connections.
So yeah, good morning from Herzogenaurach, Germany. So it's going to be a long travel day, about 6 different transfers, all pretty short in time. So a lot of things can go wrong. So I'm starting with a bus today because the trains from here to the city of Aachen are all cancelled because of construction for the next 2 months. So my bus is already there. Let's hop on a bus to the city of Aachen. That's my first layover, my first connection there. And let's see, all the way to this town of Weggis in Switzerland. So it's been an exciting day. A lot of stuff can go wrong, but keeping faith. So good morning, welcome back to the channel. I'll see you in Aachen. And that was not my bus. My bus is still coming, so yeah, it's way too early. So it's almost 5:30 in the morning. I don't see my bus on here, so let's see. It says replacement bus, but I don't see my bus on here. Yeah, and just already got a message on the Deutsche Bahn app that my connection isn't possible anymore. So we just started a 10-hour journey and I'm already thinking about alternatives. So it's going to be an exciting day. And that's my first bus. Arrived at Aachen on time, so onwards to my next, to my first train today towards the city of Cologne.
Aachen is a city in the German state of North Rhine-Westphalia, and it's where I often start my train travels because it's right on the Dutch border.
Yeah, this is my train to Cologne, Regional Express train number 9. Looks like it's still on time. Yeah, so the bus ride was okay. So let's see if they got a first class. I'm traveling on an Interrail first class ticket. I have no clue if they got a first class on this train. Well, not on this side. Let's check the other side. Still got 10 minutes, so no rush. So my ICE train from Cologne to Frankfurt is delayed for 30 minutes so far. But I'm planning to take another one. The faster connection between Cologne and Frankfurt. I'll tell you about that later. And here is first class. Let's get on board.
The ride to Cologne Hauptbahnhof takes about 54 minutes, with 7 intermediate stops along the way. The first class seats on this regional train are pretty comfy, but worn out, as you can see here.
To Cologne? Well, almost. So we stopped just in front of the main stations. Yeah, so because of my new train, my new IC train, I got about 25 minutes for my connecting train to Frankfurt. So time for a coffee and a little sandwich. To Cologne. And there's my train coming already. E1713 towards Frankfurt.
The ride to Frankfurt will be 1 hour and 20 minutes with 4 intermediate stops. Today I was pretty much the only one in this first class section of the train. Lucky me.
So far so good. So this train is going to take 1 hour and 16 minutes towards Frankfurt on the high-speed line. So there's another one going. That was my original train, and that goes via Koblenz, and it takes I think like 2.5 hours. So that was my original train. That one has got massive delayed, so I'm taking another one. This even a better one. So yeah, really quiet. So that's good. Let's get a coffee on board. Hope the kitchen is open. Board restaurant. Yeah, enjoy the ride.
And with the sun finally coming out, I settled in and enjoyed the ride to Frankfurt. So up to this point everything had been going pretty smoothly, but that was about to change.
And I got 6 minutes from track 19 to track 2. So welcome to Frankfurt.
First class is all the way at the end of the platform.
Let's get on my train to Switzerland. For another 10 minutes, so as expected. It's not, the train is not even here and should leave in 1 minute, so it's another 10 minutes, so yeah. So it's pretty busy on the train, so I got no reservations of course today. And yeah, no clue when I'm going to arrive in Basel, so I have no clue for my connecting train. So my original schedule this morning is already in the bin, so. Second delayed time has already passed and still no train here, so yeah, keep waiting.
The train just got cancelled.
No! God, please, no! No!
We apologize for
Technical damage to the train.
So there are about like
300 people here and everything is cancelled, so let's see what the alternative is. So there's another one going to Mannheim and then switching trains there. So I'm gonna go for breakfast now. Yeah, it's gonna be really busy on that other train. Everybody's gotta go switch trains here.
After ordering breakfast on the ICE website on board this train, it was brought directly to my seat, but that's only in first class.
Abfahrt voraussichtlich 10:35 Uhr.
The ride to Mannheim was pretty smooth and we arrived on time.
So welcome to Mannheim Hauptbahnhof. So my schedule from this morning got shredded anyway. I got 40 minutes here now for my train towards Basel. Yeah, my train from Frankfurt direct to Basel got cancelled in Frankfurt. I took the next available one to Mannheim, so yeah, it was about 30 minutes. And my next train will be ICE 103 towards Basel. So not my original schedule, but yeah, I'm not that many minutes behind schedule. So let's see how the rest of the day works out.
And after an uneventful and nice ride from Mannheim, I arrived at Basel SBB, Hauptbahnhof.
And welcome to Switzerland, on time in Basel Hauptbahnhof. Another 10 minutes for my connection to Lucerne. So I have the feeling I was here last week. I was. Let's see, and my train is on the board already.
If you're arriving by train at Basel, the station connects directly to local trams, buses and long-distance trains, making it simple to reach other neighborhoods or nearby cities in Switzerland and France. And there is my Swiss IC21 train ready to take me on almost the final part of my journey today.
So my train already arrived. It's the train to Lugano, Italy, and I gotta change trains in Olten, where I was last week. So let's get on board. I think they have a board bistro here, and I want to try out the food on this train. I never did it before, but I have no clue where it is. Italy. And now I'm going to get off at Olten. So that's only a 30-minute. I'm going to go off at Lucerne. This one goes to Lucerne. I thought I had to skip one more train, but yeah. So Lucerne, and then I'm going to take a boat to my final destination today.
I always like the seating layout here in first class. Let me know what you think in the comments. So when I'm in Lucerne, I got two options. I can take two local trains, S train and regional train, towards my final destination and a short ride by bus, or I can take the boat.
It's 30 minutes across the Lake Lucerne. I only got 7 minutes to catch that boat, otherwise I gotta wait for an hour. So let's see what I do when I arrive there. If this train is on time, I can probably make it. If it's not too far to the boat terminal, That'll be cool, and it saves me like 1 hour in travel time, so I can still arrive in daylight at my final destination today. I just asked the conductor if there was a bistro like restaurant, and yeah, there's nothing on this ride. We're almost at Lucerne. Let's see if we're going to get the boat.
And thanks to my on-time arrival, I made it just in time for my ferry boat.
Okay, yo. Need it with 1 minute to spare. Almost there. Guys, almost at my final destination. So a little bit over, let me think. Yeah, a good 8 hours. Left Herzogenaurach this morning early on bus, then via the city of Aachen towards Cologne, Frankfurt, Mannheim, Lucerne, and I'm almost at my destination. So it was a cool ride today. The ticket of the boat is not included in the Interrail, but you get a discount. I'm not sure how much the discount was. I think 50%, maybe less, but I have to take a bus for another 10 minutes. That's included in the ticket. Yeah, a cool ride today. My train from Frankfurt got cancelled. I took another train, and I'm still 1 hour earlier at my destination. But that's because I took the boat, you know. So yeah, cool ride today. It was a cool challenge. 6 layovers, 6 switching by trains and everything. So yeah. So why am I here in this little town? Well, that's for a new video. I'm going to film that one tomorrow. That's going to be on the channel. Hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. See ya.
Ohne Halt weiter bis nach Witznau.
And there's my bus already, waiting for the passengers to go to Weggis.
Normally you can take the ferry to Weggis, but the boat terminal there was under construction.
Some tourists here, but pretty much feels like a ghost town. So, well, my hotel is open, that's for sure. So, probably gonna stay there, get food there. If the kitchen is open, there's pretty much not much going on here in town. Yeah, I think it's pretty a town for like spring and summer, maybe early autumn, not winter. And I hope the weather clears up a little bit tomorrow from my video. Well, let's see. Thanks for hanging around.
Join me next week when I will be riding the amazing Bahn in Witznau on a very special steam train.